But, time is time, Frank. You left it too late. Sorry, mate. Got to cut you off. It's quiz time. Good evening, everybody. It is Saturday night, the 23rd of May. And here we are, still in lockdown, ready to quiz once again online with you guys for the Fast 50. Tonight, geography. What a lot of fun we have ahead of us. 50 questions all about geography, and it's been good fun actually putting these ones together. I'll be honest, when I was at school, geography was way down my list of subjects that I enjoyed. Obviously I like PE, I really enjoyed history, just could not get on with geography, latitudes and longitudes and all that business. But actually I've really enjoyed putting this quiz together. So we're going to have a fun yet competitive quiz. As always, 50 back-to-back questions with 15 seconds to answer and 30 seconds in between each question. Lots of you signing in. We've got tons of people signing in now. I'm not even going to look at the ticker as it goes over because it's just going up and up and up. So we're expecting lots of you to be playing. And good evening to Sophia and Daniel specifically this evening, who in the last half an hour have just joined us through Patreon. Hopefully you have found the details that you need. If you're watching the stream, Daniel and Sophia, you're playing for the first time and you're wondering what's going on, make sure you go over to Patreon, to the notifications page to get the code. You need the code. And then you take that code and you go to www.myquiz.org, put the code in, and that will enter you into the game ready to play. Pop that on your laptop or your phone or your tablet, and make sure you've got this stream on a second device like your TV or a second laptop. So, what happened on Wednesday? Oh, well, this is what happened on Wednesday. What a quiz we had. Look at this. All right, so look. It looks like it always does. Bula at the top, but just have a look at the scores. 247, and for the first time we had a tie for first place. 247 for Maruna, who was playing as Mrs. Margaret Hale, who I'm reliably informed is a character from North and South. I'm sure she'll tell me if I've got that wrong, but apparently not. Mihai in third place, just 5 points off there, and even down to fifth place, look, 232. And here's the interesting thing, which is probably going to make a lot of you really upset. But we do get a report on the answers and how you answered. And we could see that the final question, which was a question, if you remember, about songs that are in the Mary Poppins, the original Mary Poppins movie, just about everybody in the top 10 got at least one of those questions wrong, which means that actually Coyote, Mihai, OK Boomer, certainly Mrs. Margaret Howe, you could have won the quiz if you'd have got all three of those songs correct. Sorry to rub it in, but you would have done. So Bula, Mrs. Margaret Howe, winning GBR Tronics vouchers. That was the last time that we will be sponsored by them. We have got a sponsor for next Wednesday to replace them, which is quite exciting, but you'll find out about that another day. And then from Coyote down to Exquiz Me, you all got pizza, thanks to Jerry's Pizza, which was nice. So over here, as always, is the feed, and we've got people starting to say hello already. We get the, we've got some regulars that jump in and join us. It would be lovely if you're playing. I often talk to people. In fact, I spoke to somebody today and I said, oh, you should watch the stream when you play. And they said, oh, but we do. And it's like, well, I don't know, because you don't join in. You don't join in with this feed right here. And I do remind you every time, the feed is on this stream, and all you've got to do, if you can't see the live chat, is just click those three little dots that you can see where the live chat should be, and it will open up magically. You might need to sign in, but it's very easy to do so. Pop your name on there so I know who you are, and then we can chat as we play, and it makes life a whole lot more fun. And as you can see, Gary with the Bakers is playing along tonight. Good evening to Vlad and Dana and Jen over in the UK. Matt's in the UK as well. Jon is here in Romania. Victor is our guest writer this evening, and he is driving back from the mountains, but he's going to do his best. He might lose signal here and there, but if there's any questions, any queries about some of his content, he will be jumping in to try and join in with the chat as well. Good evening to you, Andre. So this is Victor. Let's put him up on the screen so you can see him in all of his glory. Here he comes. There is Victor. Some of you might recognise Victor, of course, when you come to the quiz. Our regular quiz, we're going back to the beginning of March when we did our last one, but of course, if you've been coming for a while, I'm sure there's lots of people you see at our quizzes in Bucharest who you know, but you don't know. And Victor, for a lot of you, might well be one of those people. He's a regular at the quiz, comes along, wins prizes quite often. He's very lucky in the raffle, is Victor, and a very good quizzer as well. And now you know who Victor is. There he is. He has contributed the vast majority of the content tonight. As with previous quizzes, we have juggled a few questions where maybe they related to something that we've asked recently, or we just decided that they were either too difficult or too easy, but we have worked together. And pretty much 95% of what you see tonight is Victor's hard work. So well done, Victor, for doing that. We really do appreciate it. And if you are interested in contributing content, if you would like to write some questions. It doesn't have to be a full quiz. I will say that. Some of you are quite scared about writing 50 full questions. Well, if you just wanted to write, say, 10 questions or general knowledge, for example, we'll take that off you as well. We just want people to join in and have some fun with the writing. However, if you do want to write a full quiz, you're very welcome to. Just come up with a really cool subject, check it with me to make sure that we haven't got something already planned, and providing it's something that we think will be entertaining for people, you can go off and write 50 questions. I did mention it last time, just off the top of my head. We've got classic rock music being written right now, a Breaking Bad quiz, a Tarantino movie quiz, a science quiz is in the works, but we're always looking for more. So, if you want to get writing, by all means do. Good evening to James and Raluca. Today I went to IKEA. I had to go to IKEA to pick up some bits. I didn't really want to, and it was rather lovely. I bumped into James and Raluca outside IKEA. What are the chances? Well, seeing as it's the only store that's open, I suppose the chances were small. Delia, who I spoke to earlier, thank you so much for joining in and getting into the chat. She was somebody that I spoke to earlier. Good evening, Simon, and Jon, who's up in the mountains. Oh, he's just got back from the mountains. Yeah, lots of people going up into the mountains, but how was the weather there? Pretty bad, I would say, because it's not been too pleasant here, but it's nice today. So, prizes. Now, we have got a lot of prizes for you tonight, and we've got one other little thing that kind of relates to what I was just talking about, which I will mention in a second as well. So let's talk about our prizes, and we start off with our top prize. Now, it has changed slightly. Instead of offering 5 restaurants, we're now concentrating on 1, which is El Torito, and it is, far and away the best Mexican restaurant in the country. I'm putting it out there. The best Mexican restaurant here. And El Torito, based in Bucharest, are offering our winner tonight 200 lei and our runner-up 100 lei for home delivery. Lots of you have been ordering from El Torito, and lots of you have been fans before they even started sponsoring us. But we highly recommend them. Their food is absolutely glorious. It is delivered to you in a very safe way. And if you want to order, you can see their details there. 0728 176 059, El Torito at eltorito.ro, or on Facebook, al.torito.bucharest. If you want to go and look them up, please support them because they support us. So winner and runner-up tonight, you're going to get some dinner, and then we've got more prizes to give away. Now these are fun. We managed to get hold of these. Look at this. This is pretty cool. So 3 of these up for grabs tonight. This is a world map set. Now, it's one of these really cool sets where you scratch off on the map where you have been, and the map becomes more and more colourful the more places you go to. So obviously you can scratch off all the countries that you've visited so far and just keep going. It comes with lots of stickers and pins and pens and scrapers and that whole set. Everything that you see there, you will win tonight. I have got one next to me. But all 3 of them are in our possession, and we are ready to hand these out. So we are going to present these tonight, changing things up completely. We've never given a 10th place prize before, apart from Jerry's Pizza. So 10th place tonight will win a world map set. 100th place will win a world map set. And then we'll give one more to whoever out of all of our gold and silver Patreons comes out on top tonight, which does, of course, mean that if you come first or second, you potentially could win 2 prizes tonight if you are a gold or silver Patreon. It has happened before. So 10th, 100th, and then our gold and silver patrons, you're battling for one just for you as well. And then we've got a couple of other little fun prizes, which I happen to find in the prize cupboard. I took this picture rather badly earlier on my own, so I do apologise. Frozen passport cover and a frozen luggage tag, just for fun. The passport cover will go to whoever is in 25th place tonight, and we'll keep the luggage tag for 50th place. If nothing else, every time you use your passport or look at your luggage tag, you'll remember the quiz. And it doesn't stop there. We've got one more prize, which is our regular donut. We had a very happy winner last week, which is Quest Mission Escape Rooms. Those of you that come to our quizzes in Bucharest, you'll know that they are a regular donor to us, giving away an escape room for a whole quiz team every single time we do a quiz. But they're going to give away their quite brilliant live series. So it's online. You and 2 other households that you nominate can join in at the same time and do a live escape room online together, and the feedback I've been getting from people that are doing it is that it's absolutely brilliant. I haven't played it yet. They have invited me. I will make time to go and do it because apparently it's just so good. So if you're interested, if you don't win this tonight, do support them as well. You know, they're trying to keep their business going and doing quite well with it. Questmission.com, you can go and book if you want to go and book one of these for yourself. But who knows? You might well win tonight. You just don't know, do you? Who else have we got? Now look at this. It's getting crazy. So is the escape room open? Andre, no, it's not open, the actual escape room, as far as I'm aware. And when it does open, because they can only have a certain amount of people in there at any one time, so maybe they're going to be one of the places that can open because they are so limited with the amount of people in there, but that's just off the top of my head. But you can play online, so do look it up. Clement, good evening to you. No, Vlad, it's not that. It's just that the restaurants have just decided to promote Altarito at the moment instead of the other 5. So don't worry. They're all still very, very happy with us. It's just that we're pushing one. Good evening, Sam. And the weather has been good in the mountains for anybody wishing to know. Jon's been up there motorcycling. Very nice. Very jealous. Good evening to Charlie as well, playing along. You're in Romania, right, Charlie? I've got that right. I think you probably are. And Botine is playing along as well. So what have we got? 1.5 minutes until we kick off. I think you all know the rules, but just a reminder again that it is 50 questions back to back with 15 seconds to answer, multiple choice. Couple of questions are slightly different in that I'll show you the point scoring, even though I don't know. I know you get bored of this, but I'll show it to you anyway. So 5 points are correct answer, 0 if you get it wrong. Multiple answer questions means that there will be multiple correct answers to one question. You can get 5 points for each of those correct answers there. But if you get one wrong in a multiple answer question, your other correct answers are only worth 1. And 3, 2, 1 is the speed bonus. So if you're fastest on a question, you get a bonus 3 points, meaning you can get 8 in total. And then 2 and 1 if you're second and third fastest. You all know how this works. Basically, just guess at everything and keep tapping away. Now, we did have a suggestion from Delia this evening, and it was a nice suggestion. We had a good chit chat this afternoon. Delia, who is playing along tonight and watching the feed, as she just told us in the live feed there. So we had a little discussion. We do have what we call the random round. It used to be the losers round at our regular quiz, where we let people choose their own subjects for a round of questions. We're going to try that just for a week or two, and here's what's going to happen. So 100th place tonight is going to win you a spot, the scratch map, the world map. But 100th place tonight, we will also allow you to give me a subject, and I'll write 10 questions on that will go into Wednesday's quiz. Now, we do have a caveat that you can't be ridiculous, okay? We want you to be as fair as possible. The example that we had earlier, and someone actually once suggested this, it was something along the lines of inventions that were patented in May 1849. Someone just trying to be tremendously clever and make my life hell, and it was, so we didn't do it. So what we'll say is, come up with, if you're in 100th place tonight, come up with something fun. It can be anything you like. It could be your favourite football team, or it could be My Little Pony, or it could be Big Bang Theory, or it could be whatever. I don't care. Anything you like. 10 questions will go into Wednesday's quiz. And we'll try it. And if you like it, we'll keep doing it just to jazz things up a little bit. All right. So look, we have reached 0, all about geography tonight. Do enjoy yourselves, everybody. We'll move over to the game screen in a second. Adrian just coming in onto the feed as well. Make sure you keep playing away. I keep getting it wrong because I'm flipped here. Over here. Keep playing around on the feed. It's going to be that side in a minute as we go to our Jumbotron screen. We've got around 140 players coming in, and I'm sure a few more will come in at the last second. But if you are ready, I am ready. I will head over to my quiz and let's get you started. And here we go. First question, which is the only continent that covers all 4 hemispheres? Which is the only continent that covers all 4 hemispheres? Asia, Africa, North America, or Europe? I hope you're having a little beer tonight. It is Saturday. I'm having one this evening because I'm running tomorrow. Good evening, Christian and Matteo signing in as well. Africa is the correct answer here. Lots of you going for Asia, but Africa actually is the correct answer. 37.7% of you getting this one right. Valley straight away into the lead, picking up the big speed bonus. Alex in second. Christella Columba has 6 points. Michael Scott and Lee and Liv. Michael Scott, possibly an Office fan, I'm guessing. You are tied on 5 points, and we separate you if you have the same score by who answered the previous question quickest. Okay, here comes question number 2 out of 50. Look at the picture. Which mountain is this? Everest, Denali, K2, Mont Blanc. Everest, Denali, K2 or Mont Blanc. Click away, click away. And let's see what you've gone for. Let's move that up a little bit. There we go. And make that bigger. Nice. Okay, the correct answer here is K2. Just 26.1% of you getting this one right. Nick and Christella and Valley all have 13 points. Busini 11. Lee and Liv, you have 10 points. Remember, we will have first letter questions in here, a few of them tonight. That's where the A, B, C, D options, they only give you one letter, and one of those letters will be the first letter of the correct answer. So you have to really know the answer when you tap away. Here's question number 3. Which of the following seas does not exist? Yellow, red, white or green? The Yellow Sea, the Red Sea, the White Sea or the Green Sea? 3 of them exist. One of them does not. Which one? Okay, your time is up. Let's have a look and see what you've gone for. Green Sea is the correct answer. Just one of you, by the looks of things, thinking the Red Sea doesn't exist. It really does. That's probably the most famous out of all of them. The Green Sea, 64.8% is made up. Nick out in the lead on his own, 20 points. Valley on 18, Christella 18, Espra 15 and Tommy 15. No sign of Bula yet. Bula is a big geography buff, so we expect to see him in the top 5 at some point. Where is he? Here's your next question, number 4. It's a first letter question, including territories. With which country does France share the longest border? Your options are B, G, I and S, including territories. With which country does France share the longest border? This is an interesting question. Your time is up, and only 15.7% of you getting this one right. It's actually Brazil. It's one of those crazy facts because French Guiana is a territory of France, meaning that the longest border officially with France is Brazil. And with just 15.7% of you getting it right, it's changed things over on the leaderboard. Christella Colomb goes into the lead. Nick drops to second. Valley in third. Alex always does very well in these quizzes, 17. And Marie Leveau, welcome to the top 5. You are on 16. Here is question number 5. At least 65% of Canada is covered with what? Forest, mountains, lakes or snow? Forest, mountains, lakes or snow? That's the most representative Canadian picture we could find. I think that pretty much covers all bases. At least one of them saying sorry. You just can't hear it. Snow is the correct answer, and look at this, just 9.1% of you getting this one right. Yeah, 65% of Canada is covered in snow, and Christella Colomb got it wrong. The Baker family, looks like they're playing as a team tonight. Nice, 20 points. Nick, 20 points. Valley has 18, and Pete has 17. Jamie, part of the Baker family, I heard you had your prize, your singing lesson. Love to know how it went, your singing lesson with Anna Dimitriou that you won at the Eurovision. Do let me know how it went. Number 6. Which of the following cannot, by any means, be found in Antarctica? Seracs, volcanoes, albatrosses, polar bears. Antarctica, one of them cannot exist there, by any means. Don't you worry, Victor. These questions are great. Polar bears, of course, is the correct answer. They live within the Arctic Circle, or countries within the Arctic Circle, and 60% of you getting that one. So Christella, back to her correct answer ways, 28 points. Nick, still in second, 25. Pete up into third on 22. Alex on 22. And Marie Laveau, 21. Don't you worry, Victor. I feel like this every single week. Don't worry about it. These questions are awesome. I really like them. Here's number 7. On which present-day country did Christopher Columbus never set foot? The Bahamas, Jamaica, USA or Honduras? Matt, you be nice, please. So your time is up, and the correct answer here is option C, the USA. The USA, quite simply, because it was formed a few hundred years after he died, almost 300 years after he died. He died in 1506. The USA was formed in 1776, and nearly 3/4 of you getting that one right. Christella Colomb, 33, but Nick picks up a speed bonus, and now he's just 1 point off the lead with 32. Pete, 27, tied with Alex, 27. Baby Ewok, awesome name. You have got 26 points. Welcome to the top 5. Here is question number 8. Currently, the world population stands at about 7.8 billion people, but in which century did it reach 1 billion people for the first time? 17th, 18th, 19th, or 20th? And Andre, it's absolutely possible to get zero. See if you can do it. See if you can get zero. Try and get every single one wrong. That would be quite tough to do. 19th century is the correct answer. 1804 is when the world's population reached 1 billion, and we are now at 7.8, and it's increasing every single year. Nick into the lead, just like that. Well done. 4-point lead. Look, Jon comes from nowhere into second place on 33. Christella drops to third, but still tied with Jon on 33. Baby Ewok, upper place, 31. Christian, welcome into the top 5, mate. You have 30. Number 9. Which of the following places is not real? A small town in Indiana, USA called Santa Claus, a community in Newfoundland, Canada called Dildo, a city in Turkey called Batman, or an island in the Pacific called Pleasure. Lots to read there. Let's hope you read nice and quick. One of them is made up. Yeah, look at this, a real split across the answers here, but the correct answer is an island in the Pacific called Pleasure. Lots of people think there's a pleasure island, but there actually is not. Ham sandwich in the picture. Ham and sandwich is from my county in Kent, and that seems perfectly normal to me, ham and sandwich. Yeah, it's not close to where I'm from, but it's not that far. Nick, just 1 point ahead of second place Baby Ewok, who's jumped into second. Andu, Steph and Tommy come into the top 5. It's very close, just 2 points separating our top 5, and here is number 10. It's a first letter question. The intensity of which natural phenomenon is measured by the Fujita scale, E, F, T, or V? Don't you worry, Matt. Come on, let's see if we can get you into the top 5 for once. It would be lovely to see you there. Okay, time is up. The correct letter we're looking for here is T, standing for tornadoes. The Fujita scale measures tornadoes. What's that done to the scores? Well, not too much. Nick, 42 points. Tommy 007 into second on 40. Jen up into third, into the top 5 for the first time. Well done you, 36 points. Tied with the Baby Ewok on 36. And Wilfred has 35. Wilfred, such a cool name. Not many Baby Wilfreds anymore, is there? That's a shame. There should be more. All right, here comes question number 11. It's a multiple answer question. Select 3 continents that are smaller than South America, Europe, Australia, Africa, North America, Antarctica. Make sure you click 3 answers. 15 points here, 18 points if you get the 3 answers quickest. Let's see if that changes up the top 5. Time is up. And the correct answers we're looking for here are Europe, Australia, and Antarctica. And did it change things? Well, not too much. Nick still has a 2-point lead over Tommy 007. Jen holds on to third place with 52 points. Simo, well done. You're into the top 5 for the first time. You have 50 points. And Christian, you are tied with Simo on 50. I'm guessing, Matt, you did not do very well on that question. Don't worry. We have prizes all the way down to 100th place, remember. Here is question 12. If you start from Los Angeles, which direction would you need to fly to get to Reno, Nevada? Northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast. I know one thing about Reno, and that's the best cop show ever was set there. If you haven't watched Reno 911, what are you doing with your life? Really, it's the best. Better than Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I've said it. That's going to upset people. All right, Northwest is the correct answer. Just 11.5% of you getting this one right. Look at this. Shumi coming into the top 5 from absolutely nowhere. But Nick still leads with 57. Then Shumi on 55. Tommy 007 is tied with Shumi on 55. Jen still hanging around, 52. And Simo is still there as well with 50. So we've got just a 7-point spread after 12 questions. It's a close one tonight, and that's what we wanted. Here is number 13. Which of the following factors directly causes the Earth's seasons to happen? Tilt of the Earth's rotational axis, mountain ranges, Earth's distance from the sun, or latitude? One of them is the reason that the seasons happen. Which one? I suspect we're going to get a high percentage of answers, and we did. 73.5% of you getting this one right. The tilt of the Earth's rotational axis. It's quite obvious when you hear it, isn't it, I suppose? Nick then, still holding on to that lead, 62, Shumi 60, but Simo moves up a little bit here, going into third place with 55. Christian still tied with 55. An old fraud comes into the top 5 here. Well done to you. You have 55 points as well. So Simo, Christian, old fraud, you are separated by who got that last one quickest. Here's your next question. With a length of 4,248 kilometers, what is the longest tributary river in the world? Kagera, Darling, Missouri, or Irtish? Vlad, you need to look at a map. Not everything is west of LA is in the ocean. Urtish is the correct answer. 11% of you getting that one right. So a tributary is a stream or river that flows into a larger stream or mainstream river or lake. It doesn't go into the sea, essentially. So just 11% of you getting this one right. Good question for Shumi. 65 points and into the lead. Take a screenshot, my man. Nick drops to second, 62. Tommy 007, 60. Simo, 60. And welcome to the Family Terp in the top 5. 56 points. Here's number 15. First letter question, not including Kosovo, which is the only country in the world to feature its shape on the national flag? A, B, C or D? Your answer will begin with A, B, C or D. So a country that has a flag with its national shape upon it, which one is it? Can't remember a quiz where we've had so much changing with the first place. This is really good. C is the correct answer here. C stands for Cyprus, and nearly half of you getting it, 48.3%. Shumi then at the top and staying there, 70 points. Nick, 67. Tommy, 007, 65. You're still tied with Simo on 65. Family Terp remains in the top 5 with 61. Yes, so this is a great subject and great questions because it's really good to see loads of different people getting in and out the top 5. Plenty of time for people to catch up. And here comes question number 16. Which Scandinavian country's shape is being mocked by this artistic impression? Look at the picture. Finland, Sweden, Norway or Denmark? Finland, Sweden, Norway or Denmark? Take a guess if you don't know. And your answers are in. The correct answer here is Finland. A real split here between Finland and Sweden, but the correct answer is Finland, and a good one for Shumi, who seems to know his geography tonight. 7-point lead now over Tommy 007. That's the biggest lead we've had so far this evening. Tommy 007 then 70. Family Terp up into third place. They know their geography, these guys. They're playing as a team tonight, and they are on 69. Nick, 67. Simo, 65. Here comes question number 17. Which of the following European countries is the closest in surface area to Romania? Hungary, UK, Poland or Serbia? So which of those countries has almost identical surface area to Romania? Correct answer here is the UK. 35.1% of you getting this one right. 238,397 kilometres squared and 242,495 kilometres squared, Romania and the UK. Poland is much bigger and Serbia is much, much smaller. Shumi getting it wrong, but Nick getting it right. So he closes the gap. 77 now to 75. Family Terp closes the gap as well. They have 74. Tommy 007, 70. Mihai comes into the top 5 with 67. Here's your next question. True or false, Bolivia took its name from the political and military leader Simon Bolivar. True or false? Lots of chat. I'm sorry if I don't catch your messages here. We know that Finlandia doesn't come from Finland, Nat. We've asked that before. Time is up. It's true. 69.1% of you are getting this one right. Yeah, they did indeed take their name from Simon Bolivar. Shumi, 82 points. Not much has changed here, actually. So looks like all of our top 5 getting it right. Shumi, 82. Nick, 82. Family Terp, 79. Tommy, 75. And Mihai, 72. So what have we got? 18 questions down, and it's 10 points only that separate first from fifth. One of our closest quizzes for a long time. Okay, question number 19. On which major river would you find this? Look at the picture. Orinoco, Zambezi, Amazon or Mekong? So look at the picture. You can kind of see the river. It's kind of, you can literally see the river. What am I saying? Orinoco, Zambezi, Amazon or Mekong? Your answers are in, and the correct answer is the Zambezi. That is the Victoria Falls, the famous Victoria Falls, the world's highest waterfall. And Nick picked up a speed bonus there, which has helped a lot because he's closed the gap on Shumi again. Shumi 87, Nick now just 1 point behind on 86, and then it's just 2 points back to the Family Terp, 84. Just a 4-point gap to Tommy 007, who's only 3 points ahead of Mihai. So 10 points still separating our top 5. Here's number 20. Look at the picture and name that city. Is it Mexico City, Santiago, Tokyo or Denver? Mexico City, Santiago, Tokyo or Denver? You're right, Angel Falls is the highest. I don't know what I'm saying, Victor. Santiago, correct answer. 34.5% of you getting this one right. Shumi picks up a speed bonus. Could that be important? We will see. Nick getting it wrong, allowing the family Terp to leapfrog and go into second place. 89 points. Nick, 86. Tommy, 00785. Mihai, 82. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know. Victoria and Angel Falls, I'm completely getting mixed up. I do apologise, Victor. Terrible waterfall knowledge there. I got it wrong. 21. Which of these canals opened first? Suez, Panama, Corinth, Danube, Black Sea. So which of them opened first? Suez, Panama, Corinth, Danube or Black Sea? That is a canal in the picture in England. We have a lot of canals in England. Correct answer is the Suez Canal, which opened in 1869. Panama was 1914, Corinth 1893, and the Danube Black Sea was much more recent in 1984. So Suez, 31.8% of you getting it right. Shumi and Nick get it right, as did the family Terp. So 92, 91 and 89 respective scores. Old Fraud comes into fourth on 85, and you are tied with Tommy 007. It's actually quite a recent photo, Jon. Yeah. Oh, such a British photo. Yes, it is. We love our canals. Don't knock it. 22. Which Middle East capital used to be called Philadelphia during its Greek and Roman periods? Amman, Beirut, Tel Aviv or Damascus? It's one of the great British holidays that we do, Jon, if you're interested or if anyone's interested, going canaling, jumping on a canal boat, hiring it for a few days or a week and just going up and down the country on the canals. It's wonderful. Amman is the correct answer here. 27.1% of you getting it right, and a real spread across the answers there, so nobody was really too sure. Shumi 97, big lead now over Nick Perro 91, Tommy 007 90, Family Turp got it wrong, so they're on 89, Old Fraud drops to fifth on 85. Yeah, well, they are used as houseboats as well, Jon. The canal boats, they very much are houseboats because you stay on them. So when you're travelling around, you literally stay on them. It's one of the cheapest ways to live in London. Number 23, in which country would you find this iconic road? Look at the picture. Romania, Norway, Italy or Switzerland. That iconic road. We'll have to do a reverse search, Chris, and see if it's the same canal. That would be funny, wouldn't it, if it's the one that backs onto your house? So, in which country would you find that iconic road? The correct answer is Italy. 14.9% of you getting it right. That is the Stelvio Pass. Now, lots of people, if you've ever seen the Italian Job, the original Italian Job, a lot of people think that's where it was filmed, but it wasn't. Even though that's the most famous road, probably in Italy, the Italian Job was actually filmed on the Swiss-Italy border. Shumi, 97. Family Turp, got it right and catch up, 94. Nick, 91. Tommy 007, 90. Mihai, 87. Here's number 24. What kind of rock are these mountains made of? Granite, limestone, sandstone or marble? Jon, yeah, the houseboats are canal boats. It's the same thing, essentially. All right, time is up. Correct answer here is limestone. That is a set of mountains in the Southern Carpathians here in Romania. And just like that, Family Turp have fought back and gone into the lead. 99 points. Shumi down to second, 97. Nick, 96. Mihai, 92. Old Fraud, 90. Thanks, Jim. Stelvio is both Italy and Switzerland as well, I'm told. But it's definitely not the pass that was used for the Italian Job, even though lots of people go there thinking that's where it was. It's not true. So well done, Family Turp. You're top of the tree. Let's see if you can stay there. Here's number 25. And it's a multiple answer one. Choose the 3 countries that have changed their capital cities in the past 25 years. Your options are Kazakhstan, Myanmar, Namibia, Palau, Fiji. 3 of them have changed their capital cities in the last 25 years. But which 3? Will this change the top 5? Let's have a look. Oh, it does. Kazakhstan, Myanmar and Palau are the correct answers. So it went Almaty to Astana for Kazakhstan. Yangon or Rangoon changed to Naypyidaw. It's so small I can barely see it here. And Koror City to Negarulmud. I can't see it. Tiny. Anyway, Nick Perro back into the lead. You're tied though with Family Turp. Mihai second. Baby Ewok back into 4th place. Shumi drops down to 5th. When it's evening in Bangkok, it's morning in which of the following? London, Tokyo, Rio or Mumbai? Jim, the question wasn't misleading. We simply said in which country is the picture. So it completely wasn't misleading at all. Because what we showed you there was in Italy. It's a very big road, but that particular part is famously in Italy. Rio de Janeiro is the correct answer. 61.2% of you getting it right. And Nick leads the way, clear, 119 now, with a lead over the Family Terp, 114, Mihai 107, Shumi 103, and we have a new Mihai breaking 100 points and coming into the top 5. Okay, nice and close, but Nick has fought back to have a 5-point lead. Good stuff. Here comes number 27. The world record for the highest low temperature ever recorded was in 2018 in Kiryat, Oman. What was its lowest recorded temperature that night? 42.6, 45.6, 48.6 or 50.6. So the highest ever low temperature for a 24-hour period. What was it? 42.6% is the correct answer, which is 108.7 if you're doing Fahrenheit. The highest temperature that day was 49.8 or 121.6 Fahrenheit, which is crazy. Just 12.3% of you getting it right. Good one for the leaders. Nick 124, Family Terp closes the gap with a speed bonus 119, Shumi 108, Mihai 107, Old Fraud 102. So it's Nick and Family Terp out in front. Let's see if anybody else can catch up. Here comes number 28. Choice of 2, which is the widest? Australia or the moon? Australia or the moon? Which of them is widest? Please don't go by that picture if you're trying to measure them, because that would be ridiculous. The moon is far away. Australia is the correct answer, 45.6% getting it right. Australia from Perth directly east to Sydney, I've missed off Sydney there, is 4,042 kilometres. The moon across is 3,474.2 kilometres. So Australia, 500 kilometres wider. Nick 129 picking up a speed bonus, Family Terp 124, Mihai 112, Shumi 108 and Old Fraud 107. So we've had these 5 here for a while. Let's see if anybody else can get into the top 5. Question number 29. To which country does the island of Socotra belong? Portugal, Yemen, Tanzania or South Africa? Jim, that sounds like an amazing trip. Really it does. 71 Daytona. Time is up. That is a Socotra tree that you can see in the picture. They're quite bizarre trees, quite amazing. I've not been there myself. It's in Yemen. Just 38.9% of you getting it right, but that was the majority because the rest of you were split across the other 3 answers. Nick getting it, 135. Family Terp still in second place with 129. Shumi, 113 with that 3rd place. Mihai. And Mihai, 2 Mihais, but you can tell each other apart because one of you has a picture. So Mihai 112, Mihai 110. Here's question 30 out of 50. How many countries border Mexico? 1, 2, 3 or 4? Simple. 1, 2, 3 or 4. The wildest. Australia and moon. Yeah, that would make sense. We should have done that, Christian. You see, that's why you need to write questions for me. That would have been a great question. 3, USA, Guatemala and Belize are the countries that border Mexico. 52% of you getting that one right. Look how close this is. Nick's still in the lead, but it's just 1 point from Family Terp on 134. Shumi is still chasing them down. He's got 118. 1 point behind him is the 2 Mihai. So we've got 117 for Mihai, no picture, and Mihai with picture has 115. So this is still very close. Just 20 points separating first and fifth. Number 31. Which of the following rivers flows into the sea through an estuary? Volga, Seine, Mississippi or Nile? So which of them flows into the sea through an estuary? Volga, Seine, Mississippi or the Nile? It's a river question. Time is up. The River Seine is the correct answer. So an estuary is a partially enclosed coastal body of water with one or more rivers or streams flowing into it and with a free connection to the open sea. We have Thames Estuary, for example, which goes through my home county of Kent and into London. So just 27.9% getting it right. Family Terp go into the lead again, 139 points. Nick drops to second. Shumi third. Alex into fourth now. One of the Mihais has dropped out, but there's another Mihai still in fifth with 117. Question 32. Look at the picture. Which desert is that? Kalahari, Sahara, Atacama, Namib. Kalahari, Sahara, Atacama, Namib. Which desert are you looking at? Your time is up. Let's see how you've answered. Atacama is the correct answer here. Sahara, you can see it's not the Sahara. There's no sand there. Look, Atacama is the driest non-polar desert in the world and the only true desert to receive less precipitation than the polar deserts. 67.8% of you getting it right then. Family Terp hold on to their lead for 144 points. Nick Perro 140, Shumi 123, Mihai 122, switching places with Alex, who's also got 122. You two are separated by fastest finger. Question number 33. Which of these is the biggest? The length of Monaco, the depth of the Mariana Trench, or the height of Mount Everest? Which is biggest? The length of Monaco, the depth of the Mariana Trench, or the height of Mount Everest? Time is up. The correct answer here. Wow, look, 93.2% of you getting this one. It is indeed the Mariana Trench, which is stands at 11,034 metres deep. Monaco is 3,180 metres long, and Mount Everest is 8,848 metres high. Great question for the Family Terp, who picked up a speed bonus and now have a 9-point lead over Nick Perro on 140, Shumi just behind on 128, then it's Mihai and Alex still tied with each other. They now have 127. Here's question number 34. What is the name of the mountain on Baffin Island, Canada, that has Earth's greatest sheer vertical drop of 1,250 metres? Mount Thanos, Mount Thorn, Mount Hawkeye, Mount Hulk. Yeah, I was thinking about this, Christian. It must be very difficult to train for a marathon or something like that if you only wanted to run in Monaco. Be a nice place to run though, wouldn't it? Correct answer here is Mount 4. And if you had the misfortune to step off Mount 4, you would travel a mile before you hit the ground. Long time to think about how stupid you were. 35.6% getting it right. Mount 4 and Family Terp maintain their lead, 154 points, but Nick gets it right as well, 145. Shumi 133. Alex 132, just 1 point behind. And it's another Mihai chasing you down, Alex, but he's got 130 now. Question number 35. Which of the following seas does not belong to the Arctic Ocean? The Beaufort Sea, the Barents Sea, the Bismarck Sea, or the Bering Sea? Beaufort Sea. Yeah, the 4 of them. Mihai, shut up. 38.8% of you getting this one right. The Bismarck Sea, which is in the southwestern Pacific Ocean near Papua New Guinea. Family Terp holds on to a 7-point lead now. 159 points. 152, Nick Perro. Shumi 133, Alex 132, and Mihai 130. I know how much you guys love it when we have the word for in the quiz. I only hear one thing, and I think I'm correct. It's you guys, not me. Mount 4. Next question, number 36. It's the first letter question. In Jules Verne's classic novel, Journey to the Centre of the Earth, the main characters emerge to the surface through which volcano? Your answer begins with either E, K, S, or V. So Mount what? E, K, S, or V? The correct answer here is S. Not many of you getting this one. S stands for Stromboli, the volcano Stromboli. Just 16.9% of you getting that one. Family Terp, 159 points. Most of you there went for K. I'm guessing you were thinking Kilimanjaro. So Family Terp, though, 159. Nick Perro, 152. Trond jumps into third place from nowhere, 156. Shumi drops down to 133. And James comes into the top 5 for the first time, 132. Welcome to you. Here's number 37. What percent of the world's population lives in the Northern Hemisphere? 60, 70, 80 or 90%? 60, 70, 80 or 90%, the Northern Hemisphere. Time is up. And I think we're going to get a high percentage here. Actually not. Look at this. 20.8% of you knowing that it's 90%. I actually thought that was one of the easier questions tonight. I thought that was one of the things you could easily find out before playing. But, you know, I know nothing. Family Terp. Okay, good question for you. But Nick picked up a speed bonus and closes the gap again. So it's 164 to 159. Shumi is still trying to catch up, 138. James moving up slowly. He goes into 4th place now, 137. Alex, 137 as well. Close quiz, number 38. In which country would you find Vulcan Point, which is an island within a lake on an island in a lake within an island? Japan, Philippines, Indonesia, or the USA? It's very unique. Okay, so Vulcan Point, where would you find it? Time is up. The correct answer here is the Philippines, and it's absolutely genuine. Vulcan Point is an island within a lake on an island in a lake within an island. Isn't that wonderful? It's the only case of it in the world. Family Turp 169, Nick Perro 164, Shumi 143. James is desperately trying to catch you up 142. He's still tied with Alex, but you answered that one quicker, James, so you stay ahead of Alex 142. So it's only 1 point to get into third, but can anybody break these top two? 169 and 164 is what you're aiming for. Here's your next question. Standing at an altitude of around 3,800 meters, which city is the highest capital city in the world? Lima, La Paz, Kathmandu, Addis Ababa. Lima, La Paz, Kathmandu, Addis Ababa. Is this one going to be a high percentage? I think it is. Yeah, not too bad. 66.9%, the capital of Bolivia. Second Bolivian question tonight. Maybe he's a fan, I don't know. 66.9% then. Family Turp, good question for you, little speed bonus there. 177, you have an 8-point lead from Nick on 169. Shumi still trying to catch up, 148. Alex, though, goes ahead of James, but you both got it right. You've got 147. There's a lot of volcanoes in the world, I think you could argue, Sylvia, but we're learning lots about volcanoes, right? Next question. Number 40, Finland is nicknamed the land of 1,000 lakes. How many lakes are actually in Finland? 188, 1,887, 18,878, or 187,888? That's such an easy question and set of answers to read out. Really it is. The correct answer here is 187,888 lakes in Finland. Goodness me, 23.6% getting it right. Family Turp stretches a little bit. 8-point lead, 182, 174. Nick Shumi, 153, struggling to catch up. And James and Alex, we can't separate you. You're so close. 152 each. You keep just flipping between each other depending on who is fastest. Plenty of points to be had. Last 10 questions. Number 41, with over 4.5 billion people, Asia is the most populated continent. Which continent is second? Africa, North America, South America, Europe. Yeah, Bula has not been in the top 5 tonight, and he is playing. I promise you he's playing because he was looking forward to this one. He hasn't made the top 5 tonight. Africa is the correct answer. 35.6% of you getting it right. They have a population of in the region of 1.216 billion people. Family Turp holding on to their lead of 8 points. 187. Nick 179. Shumi 158. James and Alex still tied together 157. So Bula, for the first time, has not appeared in the top 5 at all tonight, which is really interesting. Do they count puddles as rain as lakes? I don't think they do, Juana, but it's a lot of lakes, isn't it, in Finland? Next question, 42. In which US state is this national park located? Look at the picture. Is that in Arizona, Utah, California, or Nevada? Wouldn't it be amazing if Bula now won this, having not been in the top 5 and with 9 questions remaining? You would all be so upset. Answers are in and your time is up. That's in Utah. That's the Arches National Park. It's quite beautiful, isn't it? And it is in Utah. These guys at the top are getting questions right. Family Turp getting it right. Nick getting it right. So you're still separated by the same score. But look, James and Alex have jumped up into 3rd and 4th. They are still tied together on 162 and Trond is on 159. Christian, he told me he was looking forward to playing tonight. So yeah, we do believe he's here. We'll have a look at the end and see how he did. 43, sharing its name with a character from a famous adventure novel. What is the oceanic point of inaccessibility called? Is it Point Ahab, Point Nemo, Point Buck, or Point Crusoe? We have put a picture of the oceanic point of inaccessibility on the screen. Time is up. It's known as Point Nemo, 55.9% of you getting that one right. It's the point that is furthest away from any land. It's over 1,000 kilometres away from any point. So it's a place that people like to sail past, but quite weird being there, 1,000 kilometres away from any other land. Wow, look at this. Just like that, Family Turp really building a lead. 197 to Nick on 184, Alex 167, James 167, Trond 164. Great quiz for Family Turp so far. Here's your next question, 44. Which of these is true about the Sargasso Sea? It has no islands, it has no salt, it has no currents, it has no coasts. It has no islands, it has no salt, it has no currents, it has no coasts. Christian, that might well be true. Is that not where they drop things because it's so far away? Do we not deliberately crash stuff there? I don't know. Maybe they do. That would make sense. It has no coast. 40.1% of you getting this one right. It's a region of the Atlantic Ocean that is bound by four currents forming an ocean gyre. So 40.1% getting it right. Oh, Family Turp, this could be your night. You're breaking 200 points with 202. Nick 189 being chased by Trond into third, 169. Shumi 168. Alex 167. James has dropped away possibly. Next question, 45. Look at the picture. Where would you find this landscape? Is that Turkey, Antarctica, Canada or Switzerland? Thanks, Christian. I now need to look that up. I need to know that bit of trivia. It sounds like it's the right thing to do. Drops dead satellites and stuff from space into the point that's furthest away from land, right? That makes sense, yeah. Correct answer here is Turkey. Lots of you getting that one right. It's a very well-known town, famous for its mineral salts. Family Turp 207 with a 12-point lead from Nick. Trond holds on to third, 174. Shumi fighting back, 173. Alex, 172. So we have 5 questions remaining. It's still up for grabs, and one of them will be a multiple answer question. So loads of points to be had. Here's number 46. If you were to head directly south from the GM Renaissance Center in Detroit, which country would you reach first? Cuba, Canada, Mexico, or Belize? That is the GM Renaissance Center in Detroit. It's a group of 5 major hotels collectively built together. So if you went directly south, where would you reach? Canada is the correct answer. It feels weird. It shouldn't be Canada, but it absolutely is. It's go like that. 22.4% getting this one right. Real spread of answers here. Family Turp. Wow, look at that. Great question for you. 212 points. Nick, 105. So it's a 17-point lead with 4 questions to go. Trond is chasing second. He's on 179. James fights back, 177, but you are still tied with Alex. Wow. Okay, here comes number 47. Look at the picture. This is a photo of which form a 68,000 kilometre squared body of water. Lake Victoria, the Aral Sea, the Caspian Sea, or Lake Baikal. Well done, Matt, for reaching 100 points. Actually, with this quiz, I would struggle to get 100, I'm sure. Pamukkale, that was the name of the place in Turkey. Thanks, Radika. That's correct. Aral Sea is the correct answer. They're actually all lakes, even though 2 of them are called seas. They're actually all lakes. And it's been drained an awful lot because of the Soviet irrigation project. So it's not as big as it used to be. 20-point lead then with 3 questions to go. Family Turp, it's yours to lose. Nick Perro in second, breaking 200 points. Well done. Trond, you're 16 points behind that second place. Alex 182, James 182. You two are having a right old fight. 3 questions to go. Here's number 48. Fjordland is a national park in which country? Chile, New Zealand, Canada, Norway. That is a picture of Fjordland. So it is relevant to the question. But is that Chile, New Zealand, Canada, or Norway? Okay, so 4 countries that are very famous for their fjords, but the correct answer here is New Zealand. 43.9% of you getting it right. Family Turp, with 2 questions to go, maintains a 20-point lead. It's going to be hard for you to lose this. Nick, 205. Trond, you could in theory still catch second place, 189. James has broken away. He's on 187 in 4th. Shumi in 5th on 186. We have 2 questions to go. 20 points. Can it be made up? I don't think so, but we will see. Here's your penultimate question, number 49. Which UK capital city lies on the same line of latitude as Moscow? London, Belfast, Edinburgh, or Cardiff? There is a representation of the 4 capital cities for you as well. In order, London, Belfast, Edinburgh, and Cardiff. But which one is on the same line of latitude as Moscow? Yeah, it's Edinburgh, 49% of you exactly getting that one right, and perfect question for the Family Turp, who will win this quiz without even needing to answer the final question. Family Turp, you've got 230 points, 205 for Nick Perro, but now it's just an 11-point lead to Trond, James and Shumi in 4th and 5th. Your final question, 18 points up for grabs if you get the 3 questions right and the fastest finger, so things could change slightly here. Good luck. Here's number 50. Select the 3 countries that have flags with a vertical tricolour of blue, yellow and red. Andorra, Venezuela, Moldova, Chad, Ecuador. 3 of them have a tricolour on their flag. A vertical tricolour of blue, yellow and red. Which 3? Okay, the correct answers here are Andorra, Moldova and Chad, and I'm sure the vast majority of you got those questions right. Venezuela and Ecuador, they do have the same colours, but they actually have horizontal stripes. A couple of you went for those answers. I'm afraid you got it wrong. Did we not ask enough capital city questions for you, Andre? That's because we know that some people have memorised every single capital city, which makes life incredibly easy for you. But not to worry. Okay, here comes your final top 10. I think we know who's won. And is this your first win, Craig and Family Terp? It might be. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this could be your first win, and congratulations to you. You're going to be getting a family dinner from El Torito. 200 lei is going to be all yours. Well done, Family Terp. Nick Perro, very well deserved. You fought all the way, mate. Family Terp were just a little bit too strong at the end there. But Nick, not too bad. 100 lei to spend, providing, of course, you are here in Bucharest. You can gift it to a friend if you're not in Bucharest. 220 points. Very well played to you. Trond ended up in third. James, you got fourth. Shumi was in fifth. Bula came sixth. There he is. He never got into the top five. You were asking if he played. He came sixth, guys. Sixth. Unlucky Bula. Tommy 007, you finished just behind Bula in seventh. Alex eighth. Vladka ninth. And Espra, you're going to be a winner tonight. You're in 10th place. That means that you are going to pick up your prize of one of the maps. So well done to 10th place Espra. Did you finish in 25th? 50th, 75th or 100th place, because if you did, you are going to be a winner tonight. By all means, nobody's listening to me. You're all just talking about Bula. Bula is such a legend. He can't watch the stream because he's not close to us and his internet is not great, so he can't have the stream on as well. Andre gets 25th place. I think you're going to get yourself a Frozen passport cover, mate. That's not too bad, is it? Anybody else? We're looking for the 100th place. Remember, they're going to get a prize and they're going to get the chance to offer me a subject for 10 questions. I was getting lost there because Mihai is still taking the mickey out of my voice. So Craig's absolutely over the moon because it looks like the kids are going to get some food this week. It's about time they had some nosh, isn't it? Yeah, you're going to enjoy a lovely Mexican dinner courtesy of El Torito. So let me quickly remind you of the prizes tonight, just in case you are watching and you're unsure if you won. Our winner and runner-up, which will be Family Terp and Nick Perro, 200 lei and 100 lei. Thank you so much, El Torito. If you want to order from them, if you didn't win tonight, there are the details, or just Google El Torito Bucharest and you will find them. And if you order, hey, tell them that that you play the quiz, because that will help us a lot as well. The spot prizes of the maps, they will go to 10th place, which we know is Espra. Make sure you send me a message, because I'm pretty sure that's not your correct name, so I know who you are. And were you in 100th place? We would love to know who you are as well, so that we can get you a prize and we can get from you a subject for me to write 10 questions on for Wednesday night. And we will go through this and look for our top gold or silver Patreon. I actually have a feeling that might be the Family Terp. I think. So if it is, they've really cleaned up tonight. We will see. I've got a feeling it is. 25th and 50th tonight is the passport cover and the luggage tag. We've already had Andre claim the passport cover, and the luggage tag is up for grabs if you came 50th. And Quest Mission is there for 75th place as well. If that was you, please let us know. Okay, what a great quiz, right? What a really good, fun quiz. Let's get rid of this. We don't need that there anymore. Anybody else claiming? Everybody's just really happy because Bula came sixth, bless. Julian, there you go. Julian, you're 100th. Okay, mate, so you're one of our big winners. You're going to win one of the... I told you I've got one here. Look, they're really, really awesome. You're going to win one of these awesome scratch-off maps and all the kit and everything. Now, we'll get that to you in good time. But Julian, if you could be so kind as to drop me a personal message, have a think. Please don't choose football because we've done that. But could you have a think of something I could write 10 questions on that we can include on Wednesday that will be nice and fun, okay? Something fun for me to write and something fun for people to ask questions about. All right, so that was good fun tonight, wasn't it? Well done, Victor, for writing such a good quiz. I do hope you got to watch some of it tonight as you were driving back from the mountains. He's not actually driving, but he knows that the reception is bad in the car, so he's tried to watch it along with his friends. But thank you to Victor for assisting us. If you would like to write a quiz or work with me to write a quiz, The Office. Okay, Julian's already asking for 10 questions on The Office. But not the UK office. All right, so the US office, you heard it here first. Julian is asking for 10 questions on the US office, which will be included in Wednesday night's quiz. Okay, that sounds fun. Christian, yeah, some football is on. Behind closed doors, Bayern. Victor is sending us messages telling us he's driving. Victor, don't say that. Don't say that, please. Pull over. That's dangerous. That's really naughty. But anyway, you wrote a good quiz, mate, and feedback is great. We really appreciated it. Well done, you. All right, so we're going to do some office questions on Wednesday night, along with 40 other general knowledge questions. Do come and join us. It will be great fun. Thank you again to our new guys, Daniel and Sophia. I really hope you enjoyed this evening. You get to play again on Wednesday night, and then we'll be back next week. I'm not sure which one we're going to do next week. I think it might be Tarantino movies. We might go for Tarantino movies. The only reason I'm sitting on the Tarantino movies theme is because I'm desperately trying to find some prizes that relate to Tarantino movies. But my gosh, it's very difficult with the lockdown and getting stuff from the UK. But we'll decide and we'll post it on the Facebook page. So pay attention to that. I'll also post an update for this quiz on the Facebook page within the next 15 to 20 minutes. So, as always, guys, please enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will see you again on Wednesday. If you want to drop me a line and send me a picture if you've been playing along tonight, that would be great. We had no pictures to show tonight. I only had one, so I will save that for next time. If you took a picture, please take a picture, especially if you're a winner. Send it to me at quiz@mojomusic.ro or to the Facebook page. And everybody is very happy about The Office getting 10 questions, which is good. Right, I'm going to go off and start writing. All right, then, everybody, thank you so much for playing along. And stay safe and stay at home if you can. But, if you're going into the parks, at least keep that distance and social distance if you can. 3-2 is the score in the Bayern match, if anybody is interested, I am told. All right, good evening, everybody, and thank you for playing. I'll see you on Wednesday.